In the automotive world, you don't have to look very hard to see that tools have changed a lot over the years, and subsequently so have toolboxes. From early tool bags that provided a way to carry most tools to the work site, to early locking boxes that held all the high-tech tools of the day, mechanics have always needed tools and a place to store them. And Cornwell has been there since the beginning, supplying both tools and boxes to professionals and enthusiasts alike.
You don't necessarily have to be a professional mechanic or technician to get it, but you do have to purchase it from an authorized Cornwell franchisee. And for the most part, those franchisees are calling on the professional automotive and technician.
And you know how that trickles down to the guy in his garage if he sees it.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
He wants the big box.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
But in an ever-changing world, cars change, tools change, technology changes. So Cornwell figured it was time to change the way people thought about tool storage. So they came out with the Platinum Series toolboxes. Now, the conventional way of thinking for tool storage was you bought yourself a toolbox, and then once it was full of tools, you sold the box and got a bigger box. And it was a real pain to transfer all the tools from this box to the new box. And if you tried to get another box that matched this one, well, good luck, because nothing was consistent, so nothing was interchangeable. The Platinum Series boxes changes all that. Take a look. The Platinum Series is based off of a deep 30-inch drawer, which makes sense because drawers are where all the storage takes place. And having a consistent depth and offering different heights and widths keeps production simple and interchangeability easy. The drawers are housed in an extremely strong roll cage to not only support the drawers, wow, but also allow the top of the box to support tremendous weight.
It's unbelievably durable and can handle a tremendous amount of weight and abuse.
Explain roll cage construction to me. Because I get a certain thing in mind. I think of like a roll cage in a race car.
That's exactly right. I mean, we literally have 3 roll cages in the toolbox set at the front and the back and 1 in the middle. And it just makes for a very strong toolbox. And on top of that, we still do double wall construction. So you're getting both double wall and a roll cage.
Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, that sounds great, but what about that interchangeability thing? Well, we're getting to that. Let me show you all the players here. The smallest roller in the Platinum Series is this 40-inch tool cart. Then you have a 56-inch roller cabinet that you can add an upper chest to. You have a 67-inch roller cabinet that you can add a canopy to. And you have an 84-inch roller cabinet with a canopy you can add to that. Now, these canopies are redesigned to open vertically so you don't hit your head, but you still have some storage space on the back side. Then, of course, you have storage lockers that you can add to the side of any of the boxes, and they have the same locking drawers and features that the boxes do.
Not many tool companies you can hang a locker on the side of a tool cart. You know, and the tool cart having the roll cage construction has that strength. You can hang a locker on the side.
On the side of the tool cart?
On the side of the 40-inch wide tool cart. You can hang a 26-inch wide locker.
Now, here is where this gets really cool. Since all of the rolling carts and accessories in the Platinum Series are based off of this 30-inch drawer that we told you about earlier, that means everything is a consistent height and a consistent depth. So you can attach pieces and you can stack them in whatever configuration you want to, which means you can literally build yourself a custom tool station as your tool collection grows. For example, boxes can be bolted together in any configuration, lockers can go on the ends or in between the boxes, and canopies can be interchanged. Power sources are another important part of modern tools, and the Platinum Series is loaded here as well. Each box has a dedicated drawer with plugs and USB ports, and up on top there's a plug strip that will mount to the top or to the canopy. The tool cart has power plugs as well as a tool shelf, and even the lockers have an optional power shelf for tools and accessories. And with the Platinum Series, you're going to run out of wall space before you run out of boxes. Hey, welcome back to GearZ, where we are taking a look at Cornwell's new Platinum Series tool storage system that allows you to buy a toolbox and then you just add to it as you get more tools and you need more storage. This way you don't ever have to sell an old toolbox. You just buy whatever else you need that already matches what you got.
The Platinum Series to Cornwell is our top-of-the-line toolbox. It has all of the best features. It's 30 inches deep. It's one of the deepest toolboxes on the market. It has one of the finest latching mechanisms for keeping the drawers in place, highest capacity casters. It really represents the pinnacle of our toolbox design.
Now, in spite of all of the accessorizing that you can do here, some people just want a really big toolbox with a special name and a reputation and all that that implies. So Cornwell decided to put one of those together, and they call it the Iron Giant.
Well, we were looking at competing in the bigger box area, and some of our competitors have large boxes as well, 144 inches, 136, somewhere around there. So being the company with the Iron Man, we figured it was kind of a nice segue that, you know, we'll put iron in there, and it's a giant box, so it just kind of came out as Iron Giant.
All folks who are using tool storage, they think they've bought something that's big enough, and then over time they outgrow it. You know, our largest roller cabinet is 84 inches wide, and when you outgrow that, well, what do?
The Iron Giant is, of course, based on the Platinum Series, and it's the joining of the 56-inch box to the 84-inch box to create 140 inches of storage. Yeah. Now, since it's part of the Platinum Series, you can even add on to the Iron Giant if you have the space. But moving it might be a challenge. Now, having a ton of storage space is great, but if you're not utilizing the space in your toolbox properly, you're just wasting it. For example, this is what you'll find in most toolboxes. On this side, it's piled high and chaotic, which obviously holds a lot of tools, but you don't know what's here. You got to dig through stuff to try to find it. You don't know what's missing. This is a mess. Then on this side, you have it laid out nicely. You know what's here. You know what's missing. You can find your tools easily. But if you'll notice, you're losing about 4 inches of storage in this drawer, which is not good either. So Cornwell came out with the tool grid system to help solve this problem. Take a look. The tool grid is a perforated series of panels that are designed to lay in the bottom of your tool drawer and allow you to use a variety of clips and pegs and panels to stack and organize your tools. This means your sockets, your ratchets, your wrenches, your pliers, etc., all in a way that utilizes the space in the drawer more effectively.
Take your top drawer that is as packed as you want, and if you organize it properly, you're going to find out you've got more space in the toolbox. So by using the tool grid, you can actually get more usable space out of your box. Plus, you know if you're missing a tool.
There are certain organizers that do a great job with sockets. There are certain organizers that do a great job with pliers. Maybe there are some organizers that do a great job with wrenches. But the tool grid does a great job with everything.
Now, obviously, it's going to take you some time to get everything laid out and organized. But once you do, you're going to be shocked how much storage space the Platinum Series actually has, which means you get more tools. And then when you run out of room, you get another box. And then you get some more tools. And then maybe a cabinet. And then more tools. And then another box. And then more tools. And then another box. And more tools.